Hi everyone, Donut here. Okay, boys and girls, today we got something a little bit different. Usually I'm here to break down the bad guys doing the dumb stuff, but today it's gonna be the police doing the dumb stuff. What? What the fuck? This is the story of a Sacramento County deputy who confiscated some drugs. Good job. Then he lied about it. Bad job. And then overdosed on the drugs in a public bathroom. Terrible job.
Oh my god, I almost died!
But wait, there's more. We've also got a deputy doing a good job who absolutely dumps his AR into a suspect. We also have some more Chipotle violence. Chipotle? Man, I should know that. I live with a Mexican now. It's almost like Chipotle has become the new battleground like Waffle House, but for people who keep business hours. And to top it all off, I can't wait till you see the most high-speed security guard in the world. It's gonna be a lot today, but first, a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor for this video is Aura. You're in danger right now. No, not from Scoutmaster Kevin. Your data is in danger. Your personal could be all over the internet. Well, it probably is all over the internet. And guess what? Data brokers are taking that personal information and selling it to large companies and marketers. Data brokers take your personal information from social media, public records, online surveys, and even loyalty card programs. They put it on their website, and I could go buy your data right now for a couple bucks. It's completely legal. But illegally, big companies are being hacked every day, and your data is being stolen. That's being sold on the dark web, so scammers, spammers, and identity thieves can basically ruin your life. It's on us to protect ourselves. That's where our sponsor for today, Aura, comes in. They do all the hard work for free. They find these data brokers and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. As for all the illegal that people are doing, Aura constantly monitors the dark web. When they find your information, they'll alert you. They'll let you know quickly if someone's trying to use that information to access your bank or your credit cards. And they give you $5 million in identity theft insurance in case the worst happens. On top of all that, they offer a VPN with 100 plus virtual locations. Protect your personal information today by going to aura.com/donut. They'll give you a 14-day free trial period, and that's more than enough time to see if anyone has your personal information. 14 days free, aura.com/donut. First, we're heading to Colorado, home of beautiful mountains, legal weed, and people celebrating their birthday by bringing a firearm to a family fun center.
No, just guys having fun.
Colorado is also that place where you can't have an AR. Well, I'm never living there. Dirty hippies and no rifles? Hell no. Highland Ranch, Colorado, February 8th, 2025. This all kicks off at midnight at a place called Main Event. It's one of those entertainment centers where you can bowl, play laser tag, and get overpriced shitty pizza. You can also get your head crushed by a bowling ball too.
Yeah, ouch indeed. Here it is again, video provided by Only a Day shows a moment a bowling ball hit a woman in the head.
And now we can add active shooters to the list of why you should stay at home and watch pepperbox.tv.
Hi, yes, I'm at Main Event Entertainment in Highlands Ranch. We just heard gunshots from inside the building. We just heard gunshots from the building. Everybody's running.
Okay, do you know how many people are involved?
We're not sure. We just heard a lot of gunshots, and now people are exiting the building.
How many gunshots did you hear?
We heard a lot. It was like too many to count. It was at least 10.
So what had happened was some kind of fight started in the women's bathroom. Next thing you know, a woman pulls out a gun and starts lighting up the bathroom like it's Houston on a Wednesday morning. People understandably start pouring out of the building, screaming and calling 911.
4 David 34, 6 David 31, copy a shooting at the Main Event.
6 David 31. 4 David 34.
64 Centennial Boulevard, the Main Event Entertainment Center, again 64 Centennial Boulevard. We have multiple callers advising there's screaming and shots were heard, gunshots from inside the building. Another party advised someone walked in and started shooting.
One deputy pulls up less than a minute later because, of course, this came in as an active shooter. Then that's where we meet this gentleman, standing outside with a gun in his hand.
Yeah, you're going to take copy your unit number, your muscle.
The deputy hops out, rifle in hand, and sees the guy standing there, armed, surrounded by frightened bystanders. That's not exactly how you want to meet the cops during an active shooter response. It may be the worst possible way that you could meet a police officer during an active shooter situation.
It is.
So let's see what happens next.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun now! Drop it!
The deputy immediately yells to drop the gun 3 times. That's pretty clear, right? Not a lot of room for interpretation. Also, not an unreasonable request. Here we can even see a better angle of our guy waving and pointing the gun at people while the deputy is pulling up. But let's continue.
Hey! Drop the gun! Drop the gun now! Drop it!
7 seconds after stepping out of his patrol car, the deputy opens fire. 9 shots in total, and the suspect is down. That's pretty fast. But when you roll up on an active shooter situation and you see a guy holding a gun, you're not exactly gonna stop and mediate on your feelings. Holy shit, look at that yellow Glock. His gun was recovered at the scene, but this is where it gets messy. The suspect's family lawyer is already out there saying he was just protecting his family, that the deputy shot too fast without giving him time to comply. I get it. I'm not happy to see someone die. It might not have been the best idea for dude to be standing outside holding a gun during that type of situation. The sheriff came out strong on this one. He said that the deputy's actions saved lives and were 100% justified because the guy was armed and posed a deadly threat. So yeah, he's right. When you show up to an active shooter situation and there's a guy waving a gun around, you don't exactly pause and have a heart-to-heart. You might want to put the gun down. For the record, this guy wasn't even the original shooter. That was his stepsister, who, by the way, got hit with 104 charges for her little bathroom shooting spree. The problem is the deputy didn't know that. All he knows is that there was an active shooter at a crowded family entertainment center, and now there's a guy holding a gun ignoring commands. Could the deputy have taken more time? Possibly. Could the suspect have dropped the gun when the deputy told him to? Yeah. Let me know what you think about this shooting in the comments below. Kind of one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't situations. Let's move on. Is it making my Mexican brothers angry yet that I'm saying Chipotle? Moody!
Si.
How do you say Chipotle? Is it Chipotle?
Si.
Oh, okay. It is Chipotle. All right, Chipotle. He's got me to where I'm saying tortilla now. I don't say tortilla. Tortillas. Tortilla. It's tortilla. All right, let's talk about something that really shouldn't exist. A Chipotle guacamole shooting. Guacamole is made from avocados. This one is in Southfield, Michigan. A man walks into a Chipotle, gets mad about the size of his guac scoop, and instead of just asking for more like a normal person, he pulls out a 9mm and shoots the employee in the kneecap. All this over some guac, over some avocados. I swear some of you guys have zero conflict resolution skills, or too much. Depends on how you look at it.
Don't do that.
And here's the kicker. The Chipotle that the shooting took place in, kneecapping a poor Chipotle worker, was right across the street from the police station. This dude really chose violence in the dumbest possible location. It's April 5th, 2024. In a rush at a Chipotle on Evergreen Road, our suspect is standing at the counter when he decides the guacamole scoop is a matter of life or death. What the He starts cursing out the employee. Full meltdown over avocado paste. Eventually, the staff decides we're not paid enough for this shit, so they pull the employee aside to cool down a little bit. But instead of taking the win and leaving, the guy goes behind the counter himself, bags up his own food like he's running a self-checkout, and even fills up a whole cup with guac. But the staff isn't having any of this, so they knock the guac out of his hands.
Nice.
Now, if you thought that was going to be the end of it, you've obviously never seen a man emotionally invested into guac. Guac guy grabs the employee, slams him into a refrigerator, and then pulls out a gun and shoots him in the kneecap. Dude really gave them the kneecap tax for disrespecting his avocados. He goes outside and, of course, since he's across the street from the police station, gets arrested immediately.
I'm literally standing right here.
Fast forward to this week. Our guy goes to court. Judge hits him with 1 to 10 years for assault, plus another 2 for a felony firearm. The guy shot fortunately made a full recovery. But imagine explaining to your family and friends that you got shot over a burrito topping.
That's so cool.
I guess.
That's it for this one. Let's keep moving. For one of our final videos, we have a triple threat. A deputy who is a meth head, a fent addict, and an idiot all in one video. October 24th, 2023, Sacramento, California. Our deputy does a traffic stop, finds some drugs, confiscates them, and does a report saying that everything is booked into evidence. Textbook cop stuff.
Last time I went, the stadium was about to fall down.
You were about to pass out the other night, though, last week. You was on that Fetty.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Is that what that foil is right there in your pocket? Or be real with it. Just be real. Just be real.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah?
Could be.
Could be, is it? I think it is. Hand it over.
Instead of dumping the evidence into the evidence locker, he hangs on to it. The stuff inside that aluminum foil, still got it. And just a few hours later, our guy's inside the police station bathroom, smoking it. Next thing you know, dude is face up in the stall, unresponsive, pipe on the floor, lighter still in his hand. Also, this is inside the sheriff's office. I mean, I know people too afraid to smoke 8 feet from a building, but this guy's burning fent inside the police station, in uniform.
Wake up, bro! Yeah, where my car's at? First, Nora can't apply. He's coming to too.
The only reason he isn't dead is because fellow deputies, the same ones he lied to, are the ones who saved his life.
First, Norcan apply. He's coming too. Leave that door open. Morales, you good? My radio is dead. Huh? My radio is dead. Get his vest off. Straight his leg. Straight his leg. Yep. Hey, first Norcan's applied already. I hit him one already on his left nostril. Give another one. And that's when he came to. That's when he came to when they pulse. How's it? Pulse? Still got breathing? Huh? Breathing. He's got pulse.
Of course, Internal Affairs goes through all this, and what they find is a 468-page dumpster fire. Turns out, surprise, surprise, it wasn't even this deputy's first time dipping into the evidence. Back in August 2023, he confiscated a meth pipe and took it home to smoke out of it.
What? I'm trying to save his money.
And here's an even crazier part. The very same day the deputy OD'd, his body camera showed him taking that fent from a suspect. He jokes around with the guy, pockets the drugs, and then several hours later, his partner has to Narcan him.
What exactly is this? Pistol? Pistol? Oh, you just been chasing the dragon, huh? Yeah.
I speak from experience.
He claimed it was accidental exposure at first, which is a thing that happens, like this deputy in Florida.
Tavares police said they're releasing this difficult footage of an officer who is now doing okay as a warning about how dangerous fentanyl can be.
But nope, it turns out that he has been recreationally hitting confiscated drugs for months now. When they laid out the whole case, Morales tried to get ahead of it by resigning for personal reasons, but the department wasn't playing. They hit him with a termination order anyway, and if you're wondering, can this guy just apply at some backwoods department and get hired again? Nope. California Post already yanked his certification, so Morales is done being a cop for good. Look, this is exactly the kind of story that pisses off good cops the most. Every time some idiot officer steals drugs, gets high on them, and lies about it, it makes every legit police officer out there look like dog. And of course, the ACAB crowd is sitting here saying, well, all cops do that. They don't. Some of them do. None of the real cops like them. Sacramento County Sheriff's Department handled it exactly the way they should have. Did a deep dive investigation, released a 468-page report for full transparency, fired Morales, and got him permanently decertified.
That's how it's done, son. That's how it's done, son.
If you can't be around evidence without turning into a full-blown meth gremlin, maybe don't be a cop. Before you guys head out, I got a bonus video for you. I promise you want to see this one. What you're about to see is the squad our fent-smoking deputy is probably going to be joining soon. I have no context whatsoever as to what led up to this clip. Check this out.
Doing it because you came disrespectfully.
I'm fine.
It's safe to say that this is not a cop. This is a security guard at a strip mall. You can see the liquor store behind them. Man, I don't even know where to start on this one. Let's see. We got a very high-ranking security guard, judging by the 2 stars on his collar. He is the chief, our deputy chief of his department. We're making sure to have 2 ID badges just in case, along with a body camera for those hairy situations when you have to chase skateboarders off. The coordinated red outfit is perfect if you're a f***ing bad guy NPC, and patches are perfect for his deployment to the Hobby Lobby across the street. On the right side of his chest, the top patch says, "Warning! If you can read this, you are within range," with a little picture of what looks like a Barrett 50. The patch below that is the classic around and find out, just in case someone pushes their shopping cart a bit too aggressively. I can't tell what the patches on the left side of his high-speed vest say, but I'm assuming they are just as gay. Just in case there's someone shoplifting a $5 bottle of Blue Top vodka, we have a taser, spare handcuffs, and a handgun with an extended magazine, all color coordinated with the Dr. Disrespect on meth outfit. Last but not least, don't ever leave home without 2 tactical lighters, boys and girls. Moving on.
Let's bring the tone down, okay?
We can have a man-to-man conversation.
Yeah, let's bring it down. Kyle, don't bring it up. You're violating federal law, bro. Can you stop? And I'm calling you.
I understand. We know that this is federal law. Just stop saying it.
I understand you're trying to educate, okay?
I have no idea who's dumber in this situation. Some rando trying to educate a security guard on federal law, or Mr. High Speed here who will probably shoot a child for running inside a Target.
I had an accident.
I understand you're trying to educate, okay? I appreciate that. But can we bring the tone here if we're going to have a conversation? Fine. If he doesn't yell, you're not going to yell, right?
All right, the partner there doesn't warrant as much ridicule, but he did go full sheepdog with that patch. Thin blue line Spartan helmet, you never go full sheepdog. That's all I have for you fine people today. If you want to help support the channel, go on over to pepperbox.tv, donutoperator.com, or follow me on every other social media platform, especially Twitter. Until next time, please have a fantastic day.
Whack.